Some of the best ads don't use dialogue, and maybe that's a good idea. I think it's become more commonplace in recent years for conversation and dialogue in ads to feel inauthentic. Now, don't get me wrong, adverts shouldn't be 100% true to life. In fact, advertisers use stereotypes knowing it won't be accurate to real people. This is because they don't have the time to deliver a character's traits and thoughts to you in detail, so the stereotype helps get the point across easily. This way, there's usually at least some level of inauthenticity being used in adverts. What I'm saying is that the dialogue we end up with today in some adverts, it's too inauthentic. The characters in most ads I find don't feel like real people because of the things they say, so it's harder to relate to them and harder to remember the ad after it's gone. Let's take a look at a specific example of what I think is inauthentic dialogue. In September 2023, ITV released a new ad for their Britain Get Talking initiative. I would get this every time I went to see a film at the cinema, and it just grated on me.
What's on our mind can be the hardest subject, so ask us what's on ours.
This World Mental Health Day help us with a different kind of homework. A simple talking task that can help ease our stress
and reduce our anxiety.
So what are you waiting for?
This doesn't feel real, does it? These are very obviously children reading off of a script, and that's fine. An ad can have a joke where a kid is much smarter than they're supposed to be and they don't talk like they usually do, but it creates a disconnect for the viewer in this case. The dialogue is inauthentic because it's something an adult would say. It's something an adult is saying through these children, like they're possessed.
Get talking.
This diminishes the ad, and I'm not a parent myself, but it feels kind of patronizing. It's children telling you things you already knew. The ad might start some important conversations in some homes, but only because it's a reminder, not a compelling story. Oh, don't forget, parents, you should talk to your kids because mental health is important. The children at ITV told you so. You know what I mean? Now, here's a good example from the exact same campaign. This Get Talking ad from 2022 is also trying to emphasize the importance of talking to your children about their brains, but it does so with a story, with characters you can relate to.
How was the dreaded school?
It was all right.
Look, you know you can talk to me, right? I'm here.
Now, these characters are talking like real people with authentic dialogue. The interesting advertiser twist that creates the avenue for this dialogue is the subtitles that say what they're really thinking, what they really mean. It's authentic, so as a parent, it could engage you. You might have had a similar interaction with your own kid, so you start thinking about it and you remember the advert and it's a job well done. If the characters were saying what the subtitles said, then it might move towards inauthenticity and lose its impact. If they were saying exactly what they should say as 100% rational, caring people, under a script writer's direction, then it wouldn't be real. Oh, I just feel sad sometimes, Dad. We all do. The important part is that we talk about it. I love you, daughter. I love you too, Dad. You know what I mean? If the dialogue here was inauthentic like that, then the ad wouldn't feel real, parents wouldn't relate to it, and the impact would be considerably lessened. So yeah, thanks for listening to my rant. Just to sum it up for you, inauthentic dialogue is a problem making ads less impactful and less worth watching. And it just annoys me.